Founded by the United States Army in 1826, Jefferson Barracks became the nation's first infantry school of practice and was named in honor of President Thomas Jefferson, who had died earlier that same year. Troops from Jefferson Barracks have participated in virtually every military conflict our nation has been involved in, from the Black Hawk War of 1832 to the present-day hostilities in the Middle East. Today, Jefferson Barracks is considered the oldest active military installation west of the Mississippi River. During the American Civil War, over 200 Civil War generals served duty at Jefferson Barracks sometime during their career. Legendary figures such as Robert E. Lee, Ulysses S. Grant, James Longstreet, William Sherman, Jeb Stuart, Philip Sheridan, and many others were stationed here at Jefferson Barracks. Even Confederate President Jefferson Davis served duty at Jefferson Barracks before the Civil War. In addition to being a federal military installation, Jefferson Barracks has also been a military hospital complex and a cemetery for almost 2 centuries. One of the very first buildings constructed at Jefferson Barracks in 1827 was that of a hospital, and hospital buildings have been a part of Jefferson Barracks ever since. Thousands of Federal and Confederate soldiers died here at Jefferson Barracks during the Civil War, and many of them are now here at rest at Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery. Today, Jefferson Barracks is the largest burial site of Civil War soldiers in all of Missouri. The Missouri Civil War Museum is housed in the historic 1905 Jefferson Barracks Post-Exchange and Gymnasium building. Built in 1905, this building was designed to be the primary recreational center for the military post. The building was equipped with a gymnasium, elevated running track, locker rooms, a 2-lane bowling alley, an indoor pistol range, a barber shop, library, kitchen, dining areas, a store, and numerous offices. Due to the enormous increase in military personnel at Jefferson Barracks during World War I and the lack of adequate housing for these troops, the decision was made to convert this building into a troop barracks. Proceeds generated in part by this building helped pay for the construction of the smaller building located next door that is currently under renovation by the museum. The new smaller building became known as the 1918 Jefferson Barracks Post-Exchange Building, and it replaced the 1905 building as the primary commissary store on the post. World War II again brought changes to the 1905 building as it was first converted back into an athletic facility for a short period of time, and then in 1942 it was utilized as an overflow ward for the nearby Jefferson Barracks Hospital. Convalescing troops were moved from the hospital over to this building for final treatment and recovery. When World War II ended in 1945, many buildings throughout Jefferson Barracks were declared surplus and were dismantled and removed. In 1946, this building somehow survived the wrecking ball, but it was severely damaged and stripped of many of its architectural elements such as light fixtures, stairs, railings, and windows. For the next 6 decades, this building sat vacant and abandoned with a very grim future. Then, in 2002, the Missouri Civil War Museum, not-for-profit organization, was founded with the purpose of raising awareness and funding to save this historic building and turn it into a new museum and educational facility regarding Missouri's role in the American Civil War. For the next 11 years, the charitable organization continued to grow and find ways to raise the funding needed to save the building on a grassroots level. Today, the historic 1905 Post-Exchange building has been fully restored, and the new museum has become a reality thanks to the hundreds of contributors and volunteers over the years. It is important to note that no state or federal taxpayer money was utilized in the establishment of this museum, nor are there any tax dollars involved in the upkeep and ongoing improvements of the museum and its property. Funding raised through admission fees, membership, and gift store purchases are used exclusively to operate the museum and to help fund this historic restoration of the adjacent 1918 Post-Exchange building. Scheduled to be completed in 24 months, the 1918 Post-Exchange building will become a 6,000 square foot Civil War research library and student educational center. When completed, the 2 historic buildings will encompass over 22,000 square feet and will become a premier destination for students and scholars alike. The Missouri Civil War Museum is a 501c3 not-for-profit charitable organization and is not affiliated nor supported by any government entity. We hope you will visit the Missouri Civil War Museum soon and tour the Jefferson Barracks historic site, the place where the generals once rode. For more information on the Missouri Civil War Museum, please visit our website at mcwm.org or call the museum at 314-845-1861. The museum is open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thank you